Could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there are two away now. Stepping in, Joe Random. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joe Random.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Go, fly.
Long throw to third. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
To the box now. David Dorta. A pitch out. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, he has some trouble with it. The throw will go to third, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, digging in and looking for more. Steven Chacin, he singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Random is there, and that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Random.
Center fielder, Joe Random.
He's set and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
First baseman,
ready with the 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's striding forward now, Joe Random. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And it's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Fernandez moving to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's game one of the... With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Coming to the plate now, Joe Random, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Smalls rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. Random takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kevin Hartley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Random giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box, Joe Random, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Random is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Soriano gloves it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Leading off the inning, Kevin Bartley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the end.
Stepping up now, Joe Random. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Change up low, 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Random stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. Tyler ranges to his right, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Larry Baker.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smalls will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in 2-3 go the Dodgers. Now at the plate, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Soriano scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next up for Detroit, Joe Random. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 2 of the World Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Game 2 of the World Series. Next. At the plate, Joe Random. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCauley moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Tommy Favreau. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smalls is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Digging in for his second at bat. Joe Random, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCauley over to his right. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Kevin Bartley. He flew out in his last at bat. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Random. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Favreau. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. swing and a little blooper to center. Random moving forward. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Random earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCauley is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Joe Random.
Center fielder number 7, Joe Random.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Striding in once again, Donnell McCauley. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Settling in now, Steven Soriano. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ornelas is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Joe Random, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Dorta.
First baseman, David Dorta.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this we are under the bright. Carlos De Los Santos will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Random moves over. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Joe Random.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short out.
First baseman, David Dorton.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Matt Ornelas. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Random. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lined hard toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out, and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
On the back, swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits, and now to the plate, Joe Random. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Have a look.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Joe Random. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Next, it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, David Dorta. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. To second, reined in. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning. A fitting shot there for the... And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top. MLB Network's coverage.
Batting third, center fielder, Joe Random.
First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting fourth, first baseman, David Dorton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-0 delivery. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing up.
Now at the plate, Joe Random. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And that is down, as that could be two bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Joe Random, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Here's a high pop-up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Steven Soriano. Two base hits, both singles to this point.
Shortstop, Steven Soriano.
Pulled toward right center field. Random is in pursuit. Around first, digging for two. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the two-out triple. In now, Rick Peterson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Random has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. At the plate, Joe Random.
Center fielder number 7, Joe Random.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's short, hit hard. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Into the box now, Tommy Favreau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Favreau.
Popped him up. Barton over to his left. One out. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup.
Batting third, center fielder, Joe Random.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to
and hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. He played an inning. Coming to the plate now, Joe Random. He singled his last time up.
Random.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hit
hard to third.
Right here.
One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Larry Zager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hopped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter.
Now in the box, Frank Francisco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-1 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Random. Waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Franklin Watkins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Random. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Ready for another chance, Joe Random. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he...
Pitch coming, here it is. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
He's got it, and there's one down now. Digging in once again, Matt Ornelas.
The right fielder, number 14.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Now at the plate, Charles Smalls. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Thomas Brister is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So a big moment here, and standing in, Thomas Brister, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't.
So coming to the plate, Vincent Hart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit high and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. Striding in, Joe Random.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Random.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Next for the Tigers, Joe Random. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jason Dorton.
Two, here it is. Runners off for second. Looped out toward third.
Stand up, stand up.
And there's out number 2. And he is in there.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. What's going on the pitch and on the ground ball goes from first all the way around to third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to into the box now. Kevin Barkley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason.
Digging in, Joe Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rick Tyler. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Random. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Franklin Watkins.
Third baseman, Franklin Watkins.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Random is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 7-2. Edgar Guzman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12.
Leading off the inning, Joe Random, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Ready for another shot now, David Dorta. A little roller toward the hole. Tyler in the hole. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now batting, Matt Ornelas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit down the third baseline. Watkins is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield.
Digging in, Joe Random. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Francisco. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game. They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series, between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Robbie Hubble will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid. When it gets cold outside, means everything.
And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-0. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Stepping into the box, Joe Random. He reached on a single in his first try.
Random.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Random, just 5'6" tall and bats from the right side. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barkley on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie. Digging in to try it again, Joe Random, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready now, Tommy Favreau, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Random has it in his sights, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Joe Random, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Francisco giving chase.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 9 hits.